did you get here? Welcome back to CWM and University, and today we're going to go inside the classroom and interview real people with real experiences. Come on. Yeah, you. Come on. I said come on. Welcome back to this episode of Inside the Classroom, and today we have Ari, which is a daycare teacher of 1-year-olds, and we're going to get her perspective of inside the classroom. All right, so you talk to parents through that app. Have you ever got any type of feedback, whether good or bad, from your parents? Has that changed the way that you move throughout the day, or what kind of activities you do with your students?
So because of the electronic feedback, I feel like it's a very effective way of communication. A lot of times the parents will be at work or like just be on the way and dropping them off. And if I catch them through inbox, say, hey, good morning, such and such needs this, they'll bring it on the way in or they'll bring it, upon pickup. But I like it because you can they can see everything, and I feel like they need to be comfortable in doing that, especially since we have them for 9 hours a day. And I feel like everybody wants to, check up and just see what we're doing. But yeah, it's the most effective communication. It has been. A lot of times when you see them upon like pick up or drop off, you may verbally remind them, but it's always good to like have a backup.
Documentation.
Yes. Everything is timed and dated, which I personally love because communication can get misinterpreted, and so I don't want anybody saying, Miss Ari said, my whole conversation is right here. And
so you prefer to do it where it's written?
Yes, but like I said, if I see them dropping them off or picking them up, sometimes I even tell them, I sent you a message on the app. He just needs this type of supplies. So.
Okay. Yeah, I was like that too. I wanted to email the parents. For one, I have a timestamp. I sent this on this day, and this is what we talked about. So you're not gonna say I didn't tell you,
right?
Or you didn't know. So keep you involved, and it kind of covers us both. Sometimes they might need a reminder or something to go back and read what she say to do. And then for me, I have documentation that I did reach out to you. If the parents say they have an issue with a student, or maybe they're not having a good morning and stuff like that, do they communicate that through the app?
A lot of times upon drop off, sometimes, you have those days where you just don't want to go to school. We don't want to come to work all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get it. You have those days. They'll already be upset coming in.
Right.
So we can
kind of already see that. Like, they're crying already. Okay.
But the mom will be like, hey, he didn't get breakfast this morning, so he's hungry, or he needs to be changed, or he's sleepy. They'll usually tell us something. They'll just hand us like a screaming baby run out the door. What do you expect?
Your turn.
They do communicate with us. At my center, parent communication is really high. Like I never really had any issues talking to anybody, or if there was any concern, it was always addressed immediately, and my boss was always present. That's another thing we do as well. We make sure that our boss knows everything, just to, like you said, keep everyone safe. We don't want any he say, she say. Like, we want the truth, and if there's help, we want to provide help. I like to make sure everybody's involved too. A lot of times things get swapped, and I'm like, no, we want the truth, because at the end of the day, it's about these babies, not us.
Right. So let's focus on the kids.
Right.
when the focus on the kids, good things happen.
We're just here to work for them, nothing else.
Building a relationship with a 1-year-old. Not quite sure how you do that. How do you know that they feel safe, they feel protected, they're happy to be there, and they like you? How do you know from a 1-year-old? Other than they probably cry, they want to be with you, but let the viewers know.
The basic answer to that is time. I've been kind of with the same group of students for about a year now, and I can still remember like each of their first day, because it just did not go well. But if you look at it from
what do you mean it go well?
If you're looking at it from their perspective, being at home with mom and dad or whoever you live with is your first form of socialization before you're out into the real world. I don't want to call them COVID babies, because they were like 2-3 years after, so I still consider them in that mix. So it's a lot of things they're just generally not used to, but looking at it from their perspective, everything is overwhelming, so I try to be as comforting as possible. Like I said, the big thing was getting down to their level whenever they need something, or even just when they're expressing themselves. I allow them to at least try to communicate. We can work through it.
So you listen to them, you try to make them feel heard, and which is important. Even though they're one, they're still a person. They still have feelings. They have big feelings. They have big emotions, and they need to know that somebody cares for them. So showing that you care, or listen to them babble on until they're done, they feel heard. As you continue to do that, get down on their level, they're feeling safe, and probably feel comfortable being in your classroom over time. because it takes time.
They will open up the more and more you personally get to know them, because by you getting to know them, you're showing them that you're not a danger or threat. You're comfortable to be around, and then eventually they'll be calling you mommy all day.
Okay, so you mean planning what you're gonna do with your students?
Yes, as far as like lesson plans or
Okay, y'all
making
lesson
sure.
plans?
Yes, we.
Oh goodness gracious! So 1 year olds, y'all got lesson plans. Tell me more.
Yes, we have them. We have them weekly. Yes.
Okay.
So the basics on the lesson plans. They have a book of the day. We go over shapes, colors, letters, numbers, animal sounds. We have a nursery rhyme. We have a motor skill, a sensory activity. We have a math skill, which sometimes math are like the little games that they'll have. And we have an arts and a craft based on anything going on for the month of April. Right now we're working on Earth Day, and then it was just Easter, so that'll usually be a craft. But it also comes with a letter of the month, a color of the month, a shape, and the season of the month, like April, springtime. So
and y'all read to them.
Yes,
y'all have story time.
They will bring me a book in a heartbeat. They'll rip them up, but they'll like, I'm ready to read. Let's sit down right now. Yes,
good.
They love
so
to
reading
read.
to your child is important, even before they even turn one. Reading is fundamental, and them hearing that fluency of how to read, it matters. It matters. I promise you, it matters. So add that to your list of things you can do with your 1 year old. Make sure you read to them. Since you have a vast amount of experience with kids in daycare, and I know that there's parents that keep their children at home, maybe they can afford to be at home with their kids. What type of advice would you give those parents, and what should they be working on with their 1 year olds to make sure they're advancing to be ready for 2 year old class?
I feel like our biggest thing right now is communication. I just have to say this, but technology has taken over a lot of our time and effort. And at that age, all the way up to age 5, their developmental stages is very, very, very important, because it sets them up for how they're going to handle public school or just going into school in general. A lot of physical learning could be more appreciated than just
technology.
Yes.
So give us some examples, like physical. What do y'all do? What are some activities you do with your 1 year olds?
Well, we sing and dance all day, but you really have to get their attention at that age, because they are exploring everything, and everything is so new to them. They love things that rhyme, so I have a lot of not only just like the usual nursery rhymes, but I will say things that will like grab their attention, that will mean like clean up, or
give us an example. What's our cleanup song? I know you got one. What y'all do for cleanup?
Well, I just do the clean up. I also kind of like trick them too. If I tell someone else, I'll be like, good job, thank you for picking up the toys. Everybody else is going to come run.
So you're positively reinforcing the behavior you want to see. And once they hear that you're saying, oh, thank you, such and such, for picking up that toy, they want to be praised as well. So they're going to follow suit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it still works in middle school. I live with 1 year old. Yeah. Showing them things they need to know. So cleaning up, doing things that rhyme. You mentioned earlier that y'all do colors and numbers. Up to what number do you try to get them to count to?
We all have developmental milestones, and at that age in time, they're starting to like see clearly now, because I just learned that it takes them almost the whole 9 months for their vision to be all the way clear. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but like while
I heard something similar to that.
They're exploring with their eyes and they're recognizing their 5 senses. We do stuff that recognizes that. There is a song, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and stuff like that.
Knees and toes, knees and toes. So that helps them identify body parts. So helping your child identify body parts by even just singing that song.
Yes, we do learn anatomy. I would just say alphabet, colors, numbers, shapes. They really love animal sounds. Have like a brightening tone, like a positive tone, especially when you want them to learn about something new, because they will be interested in it. They will pick it up and bring it to you, and whatever they learn, they're going to repeat it 100 times just so you can say good job, because they want that.
They want the positive reinforcement.
They want that.
So is there a certain number range you stop at? Y'all go 1 to 20, or how high do you count with them?
We count with our voices and our fingers out loud, but there's also like a number song on YouTube that they like to listen to. Now that one goes to 20. They can count to 10 by themselves, but when the song is on, they will try and mimic the song all the way to 20. Now they can say 20, but the numbers in between, they're coming
fuzzy.
along.
Yeah,
they're coming along.
But what I'm hearing is ABCs, go through A through Z with your child. Do count at least 1 through 10. They should be able to verbally say 1 through 10. Make sure you're using something to show them, maybe their fingers, maybe their toes. Count that. The colors, you said shapes. Is it like the base shape, like circle, square, triangle?
Yes, we have a chart. There are a lot of just teacher examples that you can look up and like print out just to have on the wall. I think they're more visual, so they like to see what you're talking about as well as point and like repeat it back. So anything visual. They also like the sensory toys that helps them as well when it comes to things like math and counting, shape sorters.
Okay, the one you gotta put like the square in the square, the circle in the circle.
Yeah, that's not only math, but that's motor skills as well. So
motor skills, work on with motor skills, picking up stuff, putting things down.
Yes.
The 1-year-old I mentioned earlier, she was picking eyeglass cleaner up out of one cup holder and put it in the other cup holder. And I was like, look at this girl. And she'll pick it up and put another cup holder again. Like she must have been learning that already, like how to pick up something and put it inside of something else.
They mimic you a lot. So when they see me throwing things away, they start to recognize what trash is, and now they can throw their own plates away after breakfast or lunch.
So okay, so they're cleaning up after themselves even after eating.
Yeah.
Good.
Sometimes it's a little messy, but at least they get the point that, and trash goes in the trash can. Yes.
It might take them 5 trips to the trash can, but hey, we're working on it.
Yeah.
So these are some things that you can work with your 1-year-olds to make sure that they are progressing to where they need to be by the time they get to primary school age.
Right.
Well, let's think about your younger self when you first started working at that daycare with those 1-year-olds. If you can give yourself some type of advice, because there's somebody out there who wants to be a daycare teacher and probably going to school to do daycare. What would you tell yourself to help your journey as a daycare teacher be better or easier?
My main things were to plan ahead. Don't be nervous, especially at that age. You always want to stay on top of things because they are very quick and smart and they will get into anything. And so for a long time, it was just nerve-wracking to not only keep them safe but like be sane because they don't want to be kept safe.
Like little fires,
right?
Put out and make sure they're okay.
I would say because I was so nervous for a minute, it didn't allow me to have fun with them. So just have fun. You're both learning, how it is to care for a 1-year-old, but also learning from a 1-year-old perspective. Like, I'm new to this life. Like, give me a minute to get it together. I'm not perfect.
Give them some grace.
I went to school for sociology, so I'm all about perspective and like getting to know like why the way things work the way they do. So I guess that's why I love it so much.
Advice to yourself, just calm down. You got it. It's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Basically, ain't playing ahead.
Yes, I'm a big procrastinator, so that was something I'm trying to like currently learn as well. If you have everything together for the next day or the next couple of days, your day will just go by smoother instead of you having to maintain them as well as like put something together or having to scramble to find something. It's just better to be organized.
I gotta go back to what we talked about at the beginning of the interview. You said that you're in school right now to be a dental hygienist. How did that happen?
I want to be a general dentist, but you have to become the hygienist first. And the program that I'm interested in starts this August. So it's a 2-year program. You become the hygienist. You can either work or you can go back and become the general dentist. I'm going to do it, but I do want to work for a little bit.
As a dental hygienist
first.
Just make sure like this is what I want to do.
Yes, they make great money, so I feel like I would at that point in time I would have some type of better financial and survival tactics. So I want to live a little bit, do a little traveling. I've been wanting to be a dentist since I was about 6 years old.
Really?
My mom tells me all the time that she does not even remember me wanting to be anything else.
But it is.
But I don't even think I want to be anything else. I can't even imagine. I don't want to be a nurse. Everybody mistakes me for like a nurse. My mom is a an LPN right now, but they always thought like we were going to be the nurses. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Hats off to y'all because y'all do a lot. We need nurses. We love nurses, but I just couldn't. Dental school, I don't know. I think being the funny friend and the person that always was like making people laugh, make sure everybody smile. I love seeing people smile. That's just something that I like to do. And then I'm the goofy one too. So if you see me, I'm probably already smiling at nothing or something funny.
So you want to help people have a good smile.
Yeah.
Type in the comments and encourage Ari as she goes to be a dental hygienist. We're so proud of her. Yay.
Thank you, y'all.
Y'all haven't noticed yet, we both have orange nails. Like, how did that happen? I promise you, we did not plan it.
Yes,
but
this was like,
it's orange the color right now.
yes.
We're down to the part of would you rather. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you have to I'm going to give you option A, option B. You have to pick either option A or option B. Okay? You can't be like, I want to do both. Option A or option B.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. First question. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh, option B.
100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the horses that small coming here? You gotta fight them all 100 of them.
Ooh. Well, I mean, to me, it's better than, I don't know. I was just
a duck that big as a horse.
Yeah.
And then you gotta
and 100 of them.
And then think about it, ducks can fly.
So
when that big fly, I would be terrified.
Yeah. Definitely give me the little mini horses. We're gonna kick them around and keep it going.
Question number 2. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life? Rewind or pause?
I would say rewind.
Okay, why rewind?
Yes, rewind.
Please explain.
What they say, child, if I knew back then what
I know.
Yes, I get it now, elders. I get it. As you get older, you do gain more knowledge, and so if I did have the chance to go back to where I could like reroute my life, because I know what would happen if I would have chose the other option. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna rewind.
So definitely rewind.
I'm saving so much money in my head right now, so much money and time. Like that's all I'm thinking about.
The next one. Would you rather have to read a book all day to 1-year-olds or entertain them outside all day? You gotta do this thing all day with 1-year-olds. Read a book from the time they come in, the time they leave, or y'all gonna be outside from the time they come in, the time they leave.
Ooh, this is a hard one. I can't believe I'm choosing this one, but I would say outside all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta explain this. Why would you want to go outside with them all day?
I'm just thinking about my personal babies. They have a lot of energy after eating. Their metabolism is so fast. They're ready. They're like on go, like immediately after. It's like food powers them up. I'd rather them run around all day outside. The only issue would be like the bathroom, of course, because they have to be changed. But I still would rather be outside. Now, we have the shades like these here. Okay. So there are places to cool down.
We're sitting down in a pavilion.
Yeah. There's places for them to cool down. You know, I can bring snacks, water. We can talk about everything that's going on outside. But like, I don't know, inside, because we are inside majority of the time, sometimes I even get tired of just being cramped up in 4 walls. So even I like to go outside. Okay. So I guess just like being from a normal routine of being inside all day, which we do go outside, but it's only for like an hour. I would just say outside.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's valid. Here's our last question. Would you rather have a mouth full of teeth with 5 cavities or missing 5 teeth with no cavities?
Mouth full of teeth, 5 cavities.
Or missing 5 teeth.
Oh, it's hard. I'm gonna explain why it's hard though, but like, I ain't gonna lie, nah. I'm just be toothless. I can't have no cavities. Nah, nah, nah.
Give me the good teeth, but I figure out the spaces that's missing.
Right? Yeah. Hopefully they all back here.
That's what I was thinking. I would have said, where are the missing teeth?
Right.
Because I don't want them in the front.
And look, I was gonna say, what age are we in right now? Like, are we at the age where teeth not coming back? Like, what?
Or are we 5 and it's okay to be missing teeth?
I need to know. I need more context.
Either or, and no more context. Yeah. So without the context, you're gonna go with missing 5 teeth.
Yeah, you try to find the best possible solution until you get to thinking, wait, what if
it's in the front?
Right.
Now I'm snag a tooth and I'm
like all these
45.
Right, I call these your smiling teeth. Yeah. I gotta have my smiling teeth.
Gotta have them. So. I understand. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us today. I hope our viewers learn some things about 1-year-olds and how to help them progress in life. I learned a lot about 1-year-olds. I didn't know that they were already doing shapes, colors, and all that. I know you sing to them, kind of teach them how to do certain things, but there's some other things that I learned from you that I didn't know that's important for the development of a 1-year-old. In the comments, let us know, do you work in a daycare? What age groups do you work with? Do you have some suggestions, some things that you know because you work with 1-year-olds that can help parents make sure that their 1-year-olds are progressing and moving forward academics? Anything pressing that you want to talk to the viewers about that you could think of?
Just to wrap it all up, all children are blessings. Whenever it comes to learning and teaching, try to be better than how you were taught, because it takes time, but I feel like when you take out the time, that's when the growth is more rapid than normal. And especially at small ages, it's just fun watching them grow and learn rather than you getting frustrated because they don't know or they're still learning. So just take your time and have fun because it's going to happen so fast. So enjoy your moments.
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode. We really do appreciate it. Leave us some comments in the comment section and share this video with anybody that you think it may help. Make sure that you like this video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It will help me out. And you already know. Until next time, peace out.